Hey guys, Mike here. So today I'm here to talk to you about Pet Sematary. In this review I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film and whether or not you guys should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler free. However, if you don't know anything about the film and you want to go in completely blind, then it's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we? So Pet Sematary is based off a Stephen King novel of the same name. Pet Sematary stars Jason Clarke as Lewis. You may remember him from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and Everest. So in Pet Sematary, Lewis and his family decide to move to a place that's a bit more remote and quiet so they can get away from their stressful jobs and pretty much spend time together more as a family. As they're getting settled into the house, they discover that they have a pet cemetery just behind their house. Now, first off, they don't really think much of it, they just think, ooh, that's a bit creepy. But then they find out that the pet cemetery, or the land that's just beyond it, has a bit of a supernatural vibe to it. And so we have Pet Sematary. So, right away, I thought that this was going to be quite a cliched horror movie. I wasn't expecting anything all that much from it, and I just thought that it was just going to be an average time at the cinema. And while for the most part this is quite cliched, I mean, the jump scares you can see coming from a million miles away, the story isn't all that deep or hard to follow. But I must say, there was just a certain quality to this movie that I just didn't really actually see coming. I mean, first of all the actors, I'd say, gave pretty good performances, especially probably, I'd say, Jason Clarke and John Lithgow. You know, who are two actors that I do quite like, not necessarily someone who I go out of my way to see, but if they're in a movie, I don't exactly turn it off. And while I have said that the story isn't really all that deep, it doesn't actually stop it from being quite engaging either. I was constantly invested in these characters, the story, and just waiting to see where it would go. I'd say the biggest standout from Pet Sematary comes with its kind of gruesome and disturbing imagery. Because while it's not the most outrageous thing I've ever seen put to film, it's definitely something that stays with you. And also, I must say that some of the things that actually do happen in this movie, I probably actually wouldn't have seen coming. I mean, I imagine probably most people would if they've read the book or seen the other Pet Sematary movie that came out like 20 odd years ago. But for me, not knowing anything about this story or where it was going to go, a lot of the things that did happen were quite shocking. I mean, even the ending of this was quite unexpected. I'm not going to spoil what it is. All I'll say is that, you know, quite a good ending. Overall, guys, you know, I quite enjoyed this movie. All of the actors were good, the story was somewhat interesting, and the imagery was definitely something that stays with you. But now, as for whether or not you guys should go and see it, if you're looking for a bit more of a unique horror movie, then I'd probably say steer clear of this one. But if you're looking for a decently polished, you know, interesting time at the cinema with a half-decent horror movie, I'd say, you know, go see this one. You know, I probably would say that it was the best Stephen King movie that was going to come out this year, but unfortunately, this is coming out, and this is going to be pretty good. Okay, guys, that's my review for Pet Sematary. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And what's your favourite Stephen King movie? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below, and until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!